quarter steak, flank steak, flat iron steak, all of those would be about 1 inch thick. If you buy hanger steak, pound it out a little because they come, it's almost shaped like a triangle when you bring them home from the butcher. You're going to pound them out just a little bit just to make them an even thickness. All of those steaks that I just mentioned, if they're 1 inch thick, they're going to cook 8 minutes, about 8 minutes total in the cast iron skillet. 4 minutes on the first side, flip it over. The last 2 minutes that you're cooking the steak, you're going to take some fresh thyme, a few sprigs, literally just throw it in the pan, and take a fat clove of garlic or two, and you're going to butter baste the steaks. Every time you eat steak in a restaurant, especially a fancy steak restaurant, and you think, oh my God, it's the best steak ever, that's because it's been slathered and basted in butter, people. That's why it never tastes the same when you make it at home, because they don't tell you that. So we take a couple of big pats of butter. We reduce our heat from medium-high, dialing it way back to medium-low, just for the butter basting part. And we throw in the butter to the steak drippings and the crushed garlic. Then we use a spoon as that butter bubbles up to baste the steaks with garlic butter. And then we let the meat rest a few minutes out of the pan before we serve. Oh my God, garlic butter, please. And the butter's getting all brown and nutty and sweet and God, I kind of can't even put a sentence together to talk to y'all. Our butter-basted steaks are done. Turning them off. Meat should now come out of the pan to rest. When meat does not rest, the only flavorful bite is the first. If you cut a steak while it's still hot, all of the juice is going to run away on you. That first bite will be great, the rest of the steak will be dry, and your plate will be swimming in meat juice. We're going to take our thyme, butter-basted, crusty, perfect hanger steak, and just let it rest on the plate. We are now at the point, I want you to see how dark these mushrooms are. Now, these are meaty, brown, fully developed in flavor. That's why if these look different than the mushrooms you cook at home, you either rinsed them or the pan wasn't hot enough or you salted them before they brown. When they get to this point, now you can add your salt and pepper. And I'm going to add some thinly sliced onions and garlic to the mushrooms. So our meat is rested. This is a beautiful piece of hanger steak, butter basted with garlic and thyme. And I mixed into our combination of lemon zest, garlic, parsley, fresh horseradish, and the juice of the lemon that we zested, some nice fruity olive oil. And we're going to take that gremolata and just spoon a bit of it down over top of our hanger steaks. Citrus and spice and garlic. I put a fat pinch of salt in our little relish here as well, our little gremolata. And now we're going to take our onions and portobello mushrooms that we allowed to really get to where they were going and get really fragrant. And we're going to douse the pan with some dry sherry or white or red wine. I love sherry mushrooms, so delicious. I added onions and some crushed garlic to the portobellos. Oh my God, this is ridiculous how good this smells. And then you pile that alongside. And that's it, dinner is served. How about that?